I think the most important thing about setting customer strategy in a fast pace is that we tend to get caught up in our view of the market, and the market tends to shift faster than our view. So the faster the market, the more we need to listen to the customer. It's about the voice of the customer. It's not what I think the customer wants, it's about what the customer actually needs. When I was at Panasonic, we had very large retail chains that were having difficulty selling the product. Their request to us was, you need to lower the price because this product is not selling. The product was leading product in the industry. And certainly it did not need a lowering of price. But the retailer thought that the price point was a bit too high, and that's the reason why they couldn't sell it. And so there was a faction in the company that says, we need to lower the price because obviously if we don't lower the price, they're going to drop the product. Somebody else said something very interesting that said, you know what? It's been a month since I visited that dealer. A month. Imagine, that's not a long time, but it's been a month. I'm going to go out to that dealer again. Let's talk tomorrow. He went out to the dealerships and spent a whole day at 5 different locations and came back and said, they don't need a lower price. They need demonstrators. So we went back to the customer and said, we would like to try something. At our cost, we would like to put demonstrators on your retail floor that will demonstrate the product so your customers will see the full value of it. They doubled their sales for that product. They didn't need a lower price. They wanted a lower price. What they needed was value that they didn't know they had a need for, which was for people to understand the feature base of the product. So it's very clear to me that when you have a fast-moving market, the customer strategy needs to start at the customer and not at our viewpoint of what we think the customer needs. What we think the customer needs is usually tainted by what we can provide or what we're ready to do. Right? It's not usually inclusive of some out-of-the-box thing. And this was a very out-of-the-box idea, you know. A sales guy at a lower level said, what these guys need is demonstrators. And it saved the product.